Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Savage Over Average YouTube channel. This is a channel where we ditch the average mindset, embrace your fucking inner savage. We talk about overcoming challenges, talking about getting out of ruts, everyday life, you know what I'm saying, that everybody could relate to. And I want to thank you guys for checking out the video, being a subscriber, liking, commenting, giving new ideas, supporting the channel. I want to appreciate all you guys because it's not easy. It's getting it's getting rougher and rougher, but we're still out here staying consistent. As you guys can see, I haven't done a walking while podcasting video in a long time, but I got to kill two birds with one stone and get some activity in. You know what I mean? Get my steps in while I'm recording this video. And yeah, I just want to not just that, but embrace the day. You know what I mean? Get out here, get some sun, get some fresh air, hear the birds chirping. I gotta start the week off right. Happy Monday to you guys, and you guys started off right too. You know, the other day, I woke up in the morning, went about it like my regular routine. Got up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, got my lunch, checked my pockets, make sure I had my daily carries. You know, my keys, my phone, my wallet, my knife, everything. I get in my truck, start heading to work. Then I realized my phone is at 15%. I was like, what the hell? You know, because you're used to looking at your phone that's always at 100%. I don't know if I forgot to charge it. I don't know if my charger's broken. I don't know what the problem is, but it just threw me off the whole day because my battery died early and I had to charge it somewhere else. People were trying to get a hold of me. They couldn't. I couldn't listen to my podcast I listened to. I couldn't do audiobooks that I listen to, the YouTube videos that I normally listen to during work. Don't tell nobody about that. But the normal ones I listened to during work, I couldn't because I had to leave my phone on the charger, so it kind of threw me off. And it just reminded me that just like our phones, we got to make sure we're recharged 100% when we leave for the day. And I know me, myself, if you guys haven't, go check out the other podcast where I'm transparent about not being the savage I used to be. But when you're not at 100%, it's tough. Everything's tough because you're trying to pour into a cup when you don't even have enough in your cup to pour into other people's or other situations, you know? And you can't help somebody else out if your battery's like, think about it. Okay, I know we started talking about the phone, right? But think about it like a car battery. If your battery is not, if you don't have a healthy charged battery, how are you gonna jump somebody else's when they need to jump? How are you gonna help them out? Anybody who knows about cars knows if your battery's weak, if your battery's not a good battery, and you jump somebody else's, you're both gonna end up with dead batteries. You're gonna end up fucking up your battery because it's not a good enough battery to give somebody else a jump, give somebody else that kick they need. And I feel like that's a metaphor for life. If you're not at 100%, if you're not mentally positive, mentally healthy, mind strong, and people go seek out help from you or throw their problems on you, they want to talk, they want to vent, they want to, if you're a good friend, you listen, but you're not going to be able to give them the best support you can because you're not at 100%, right? And your family too is your family as well. Anybody, your kids, your parents, your siblings, you're not going to give them your best because you're not at a fucking 100%. And in my opinion, the best way to get at 100% is to be a fucking savage, man. Get after it and work out. And maybe you can do it 5 days a week. Fuck it, is what it is. Everybody's schedule is different. But do what you could do. Maybe it's 2 times a week. Maybe it's 3 times. Maybe it's 10 minutes every day, 15 minutes a day. But those 15 minutes, you give it fucking hell. You give it 100%. Ain't no fucking taking breaks. Ain't no texting. Ain't no being an hour in the gym, fucking on Instagram and shit. Nah, fuck that. Time to go to work. Those 30 minutes, kick fucking ass, right? And I feel like that's one of the ways you're gonna get to 100%. Another ways is your diet. Clean up your fucking diet and eat foods with a lot of, you know, vitamins, nutrition that are gonna feed your body. because that changes that actually affects your attitude way more than you think. You eat trash, you're gonna think like trash. You're gonna look like trash. You're gonna feel like trash, and you're gonna give your people trash ass um, advice. To be honest, also learning. We're all students of life. You're gonna have to learn new, learn a fucking new language, learn a new technique, learn a new hobby, whatever it is. It keeps your mind working. Your mind is a machine, and you got to keep it working, keep it healthy. If you just sit there watch it, why do you think they call it a couch potato? You're just sitting in front of a TV. Well, you know what? Nowadays, people don't sit in front of TVs as much as they used to. They sit in front of their phones, and the dangerous thing about that is before, when you sit in front of your TV, it was just in your living room at your home. Now that thing that you're being a couch potato on is your phone, and it's everywhere with you. It's at the doctor's office. It's at school. It's at work. It's when you're in the car, somebody else is driving. You don't even have people don't even know how to have conversations no more because they're too busy on their fucking phones, man. It's crazy out here, and I know a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people about it in my personal life, and they agree. It's rude as fuck when someone's talking to you and you're on your phone. I don't care if you're just checking if you got a new message. I don't care if you're checking the weather, whatever it is. It's rude when someone's talking to you, trying to communicate with you, and you're not making eye contact with them. You're not giving them your full attention. That's so disrespectful. And the way society is, you do little things like that. You make eye contact with someone when you're talking to them. You give them your fucking full attention. You listen when they're talking. It sounds crazy, but that's one of the steps. One of the small details that's gonna make you like a better person. That's better than the average, because the average person cannot do that. The average person does not do that. Not that they cannot, they will not. They're too busy fucking zone the fuck out on their phones. You do little things like that. I want you to try something. Next time you go to a restaurant, you go to the hospital, you go to the store, you go to the mall, wherever you go, I want you to put your fucking phone down and take a look around at everybody. Take a look at what everybody's doing. Observe them. I know I like to do that. I'd go somewhere, see how everybody's on their phone, see what they're doing, see how they're acting, how they interact with their family. Do they interact with them? You know, it's interesting, and you'll find out that the majority of people, it's sad, but they don't interact with their family. They'll have dinner and they're disconnected. A lot of people are so disconnected with their family, and then when they find out about their kids doing XYZ, they're surprised, they're shocked. Well, yeah, you really don't even know your fucking kid because you're so disconnected with them. You see them all the time, but you don't really know them personally. And it's sad. It's sad. It's completely preventable. You know, you just got to put those little details in. Put in some fucking effort. You're not putting in no effort right now. And when you're not putting in no effort, you're not getting no results. That's the way life is. With anything in life, I don't care what it is, you can be better at it. You can get better at it. And are you going to be the best? Nah, fuck no, probably not. Are you going to be better than most? You probably fucking will. For sure you got the potential to do it. You just got to put your fucking mind to it and get the fuck to it. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Little things like that. Look, I just walked by somebody, said hello. Most people don't even say hi to a stranger no more. It's weird. You don't have to, right? But come on, common courtesy. Somebody's looking at you. It's funny. I was talking to somebody about this. So, when I was younger, my ego, and I don't know if it's ego, my testosterone, immaturity, whatever it was so fragile. And most men can relate to this. A lot of young men can relate to this. It's so fragile. If somebody was looking at me, I'd feel like I would have to confront them in a negative way, in an aggressive way. Hey, what the fuck are you looking at, man? When you don't even know why they're looking at you. Maybe they like your hat. Maybe they like your shoes. Maybe you look fucking familiar. But because you approach them, because I would approach them with aggression and the wrong way, that automatically sets them off because their ego is just as fragile. So when they get confronted with aggression, they reply to me with aggression, and that's just all fucked right there. That's just too much testosterone, too much ego. It's crazy. Now the type of person I am, what I've learned, and the way I see things in life. Let's say I'm at the market. Somebody's just kind of staring at me. Man, female, whatever it is, I don't care what they look like. They're staring at me. I just say, hey, what's up? Hello, how you doing? You don't know. They might say, hey, what's up? How are you doing? You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? Yeah, maybe you do, maybe you don't, whatever it is. But you never know what's going on through somebody's head. Maybe they're not all there, you know? Some people, they're just not all there. They're just dazing off. They're just staring. Hey, hello, how you doing? They just keep staring at you. Whatever. All right, then, hey, can I help you? Are you okay? You never know why you know what I mean? It's just crazy how becoming a savage and working on myself, reflecting on myself, doing some self-analyzing, I realize me trying to be a macho man, me trying to be a tough guy, me trying to be a badass, I'm actually being a fucking punk. If I am so out of control of my emotions, somebody could look at me and they could get that aggression, they could get that energy, they could get a reaction out of me without saying a fucking word. That's pathetic when you think about it. And in this savage journey, in this savage trying to, it's a whole lifestyle, but trying to become a savage, trying to chase that savageness, I came across the books of Stoicism. And one of my favorite authors, Ryan Holiday, has a great books about stress, about how to deal with your emotions. And that's where I learned, like, man, great people, great leaders, great fighters, anybody who's great in life, they had to have control of their emotions, because the things that they've gone through, the things that people try to get a reaction out of them, great leaders, they great leaders of war, they try to get a reaction out of them. They try to trigger them. And the great ones don't react. But the ones you don't hear about, or the ones that lost the war, lost the battle, they're the ones who let the emotions get the best of them. And I've been that loser in life, that I have let my emotions get the best of me. And when I look back on it the next day, a couple hours later, the next day, whatever, I look and I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking embarrassed. Why did I do that? Why did I act like that with this person? Why was I that petty? That's not me. That's not how I want to be. That's not the image I want to portray, right? That's not how I want my family, my friends, my colleagues to look at me, right? Because that's not me at the end of the day. That's not how I am. I just had a weak moment. And the way I learned to control that was to put myself through tough situations. And it was through physical, because life is going to put you through tough situations. But at the end of the day, one of the tough situations you can put yourself through is working out. Because your muscles are going to ache, your muscles are going to hurt, you're going to want to quit, you're going to want to give up. You're going to have the off days where you don't feel like doing shit. But when to find the inner savage, you're going to have to keep going. To get those muscles you want, you're going to have to keep going. To get that stomach you want, to lose that weight you want, to put on the muscle, you're going to have to fucking keep going. To be healthy, to fix your diabetes, to fix your blood pressure, whatever it may be, you're going to have to, oh shit, my bad. You're going to have to fucking keep going. Nobody else could do it for you. Nobody could do it for you but you. And going back to the cell phone, how my cell phone wasn't charged when I woke up in the morning, I couldn't be mad at nobody else that my phone wasn't charged, right? I couldn't blame it on anybody else, couldn't blame it on my mom, couldn't blame it on my friend, couldn't blame it on the charger being broken. And the reason is because at the end of the day, that's my responsibility to charge my phone, just like it's your responsibility. Everybody charges their own fucking phone. You don't expect your spouse to do it. You don't expect your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your kids, whoever it is, you don't expect them to do that shit. And I'm using it as a fucking metaphor, right, guys? You don't expect them to do it. You take charge, you take control, and you're responsible for your fucking phone at the end of the day. That's how you need to be about your body, right? The same way you take responsibility of your phone, you make sure it's working, you make sure what you're putting into it, what you're taking out. It's the same way you got to be about your body. You got to be intentional and deliberate. What you're putting into it, what you're taking out, how you're treating it, where is your battery charge at? How are you mentally, spiritually, physically? Are you mentally tired? Do you need a break? Do you need a vent? Are you hanging around people who are draining your battery, taking from it, sucking the juice out of it, right? Every time you're around them, you just feel mentally fucking foggy, mentally drained. You fucking need a break. You don't feel like doing anything. Or are you hanging around people who are charging your fucking battery? After you have a conversation with them, you feel like weight is lifted off your shoulders. After you have a conversation with them, you feel motivated, inspired. You want to achieve something. You want to set some fucking goals. You feel like you could do anything. And everybody has people around them who are either drain their battery and charge them up. The trick is you got to hang around the people more who are going to charge your fucking battery. Because at the end of the day, that battery's your responsibility, but you still got to charge it. You got to be around people who are going to help you fucking charge it. And that's one of my goals. That's one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel, because I want to be around people who are going to charge me up. And I want to fucking charge people up, man. I feel like I got some different type of battery, you know what I'm saying? I got that Savage battery. So I'm trying to charge everybody up, and at the same time, I'm trying to get charged, because everybody knows everybody's battery goes down sooner or later, and you got to charge that bitch up. So I appreciate you guys, you know who you are, for fucking helping me out, picking up a fucking Savage when he's down, charging me up, holding me fucking accountable. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this fucking podcast. I know it's a little short one. I know it's kind of all over the place, but fuck it, that's where I'm at right now. All over the fucking place, man. But still being consistent, still recording this video. And no fucking excuses, getting after it, feeling fucking great. My workout, been doing about 2 to 3 workouts a week. Trying to do every day of the week, but I can't. Got a lot of things going on, trying to, you know what I mean? Still, like I said, working overtime, trying to edit this podcast, trying to do the podcast, come up with ideas for the podcast, do research for it. It's a lot of shit going on. And right now, if all I could do is 2 or 3 days, fuck it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I feel like I could do. All right? Until then, you guys have a fucking great one. Have a great week. Start it off good. Be fucking positive. And most of all, ditch the fucking average mindset and stay fucking savage, y'all. Peace, motherfuckers.